arriving at destination. You want to tell them what we're gonna pick up? Meat birds, meat chickens. So I just got back home with the Meat Kings, and I had a little issue this week. I had a broody hen that was covering some fertilized eggs, and by standing still for 3 weeks, I guess it was a danger that I didn't know of her getting lice. And the little cheap coop I had built just for the meat birds, since I'm gonna get them I got them at 3 weeks old, and I just need them until they're 8-9 weeks old. I had plans to put them in just that little spot here, and as you can see, there's a hen at the end, and she caught lice, spread it to the 2 chicks that hatched, and unfortunately the 2 chicks didn't make it. So I had to leave her here alone until I knew for sure the treatment was working. She's got food, she's got water, she's good, although she's probably lonely. She's been here for I think it's 6 days now that I give her the treatment. So I'm just waiting to double check to make sure that she doesn't have any more lice. And once she's good, she's gonna reintegrate the rest of the flock. So since I couldn't put my meat birds here, I didn't want them to catch lice. I had a little bit of an issue trying to build or find something quickly to put the meat birds in. So I got lucky enough that my brother purchased a property 2 years ago, and the guy that had the property didn't want to keep this old shed, and so I picked it up. I had a little bit of work to do on it. Let me show you. So this is the old shed. Unfortunately, the floor was all rotten. Some pallets. I locked that door. This was where the door was. So I tried to solidify everything here so it can't be opened from this end. There was already a small hole here. I think the guy that had this shed used it as a pig shelter. So he had a small door here, just a tiny entrance or small opening here. I built just a door with a pile of pallets I have back there, and a few strapping just to hide the small holes. And here are my meat birds. I have to finish this up, but at least I have a place where I can put them for the day, and hopefully I'll have time to just finish this, close this up by the end of the day. I still have plenty of time, so it should be all right. So as you can see, I put a pallet there also just to solidify the whole thing, make it stronger. We do have very harsh winters here. Snow's probably gonna go over the shed, but if I could at least keep this little space here clean, because I have a few more birds here. My bird rocks, they're growing pretty nicely. They're around 2 months old now. And of course I will shut this up before the winter hits. Here I have my bantam chickens. I have to change her water, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. Get out of the way. I made it pretty easy for the kids to get in if they want to. And since my garage doesn't have a door, I put this tarp to stop the wind. I'm probably gonna put some trapping on top there to make sure it doesn't move and stops flapping during the night. Because my bedroom is right there. I'm guessing they're happy to have fresh water. Those bantam chickens barely eat. Well, they don't eat as much as the other big hens. And I was lucky enough that out of 12, I had just one rooster. I bought them as chicks. And I ended up having one rooster, and he's a beautiful rooster too. If any one of you know exactly what kind of bantams these are, you can leave a comment below, because I have no idea. All I know is they lay small eggs, and I usually pickle them, boil them, pickle the eggs, and they're actually pretty good. Right across, I have my laying hens. It's true, the kids told me they broke that little thing there. Just was helping me to keep the door shut behind me when I was coming in. Because that Mrs. here, my daughter calls her Ketchup. You've probably seen her in a previous video. Oh, she tends to go and push on the door when I'm not looking. And I have one rooster here, and one hen is still laying, so we're gonna leave him alone for a little while. And yeah, that rooster is probably gonna go in the freezer. I'm just waiting for him to be a little bit bigger, giving him a chance to live a little bit more. And then when he starts crowing, then it's gonna be the end of him, unfortunately. So yes, this is my first time with meat birds. Just can't wait to try them. I heard they were the best, and once you go with meat birds, you'll never want to go to the store again. So I'm hoping that's true. You seem to be doing all right. They're not as stressed as they were when we first got here. So thanks for watching. If it's not done already, click the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, give us some comments on what you'd like to see. Thank you.